Fall is in the air and not a moment too soon. I'm Scott Hansen, and this is your EA Sports Weekly Recap for Week 3. Lots to get you caught up on. Why don't we start out in Foxborough? The Patriots at home to take on the Pittsburgh Steelers. And this is not exactly a thing of beauty, but it'll do the job. Next up, Duval County, Jacksonville, Florida. Let's check in on the Jaguars as they host the Houston Texans. And it's the Houston Texans defense that comes up with the big play here. They force the errant throw, it's picked off, and they've got room, they've got blockers, and no one's gonna get him. Touchdown. The Texans have now won 2 in a row after losing the opener. They get the victory here. Lastly, let's go out to Santa Clara, the 49ers hosting the Arizona Cardinals. And this is the fan favorite, the fullback, Kyle Juszczyk. Footwork, agility, speed, power, a brilliant run for the touchdown. The 49ers are off to a 3-0 start as they get the victory. So that'll put a bow on this one. For all the hardworking men and women here in Orlando, Scott Hansen saying goodnight. We'll see you next week right here on EA Sports.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League takes us to Foxborough, Massachusetts, where the keeper of the light sounds the fog bell to signal that it is indeed time for football inside Gillette Stadium. Today it's Week 4, and we've got what should be a great one here, as it'll be the Carolina Panthers taking on the New England Patriots. On the visitors' sideline, their head coach. These guys finally got in the win column last week following 2 straight losses to start the year. On the other side, it's Patriots head coach Mike Vrabel. His guys ready to show out in front of the home fans as they try to send them home happy at the end of this one. Two 1-2 teams, each hoping to get back to 500, and we're underway in Week 4. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. So here are the Panthers now for their opening drive. And they'll be led out by their quarterback now in his 3rd season in the league.
It's a pretty bland game he had last time out. Ended up throwing 1 interception. Didn't have a touchdown to offset it. But the team found a way to win. He found a way to lean on other parts of the offense that carried them through.
And he'll take it forward for about 5 up to the 28-yard line. The numbers on the ground last week for Hubbard. 19 carries, 96 yards, and a touchdown.
And those numbers have both he and his blockers motivated this week. They saw that yardage total climbing, but stopped short of 100. Every one of them has to be driven this week to help them reach the century mark.
Nice little juke. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. It's a Carolina first down on a gain of 16.
First down. A gain of 16 yards. And the Panthers first down.
Young. He'll drop that down to Hubbard. And he's got this down to the 35. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
20 more yards. That's another Panthers first down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Nice little nifty play for him there. That's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. I'm talking about being able to use the backside of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, here we go, Mike. Oh, he just stuck out there. But he's get a nice first down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right? They were able to do that there. Nice pickup on first down. That early game script that they drew up is working pretty well here on this first drive. Already in field goal range, Charles knocking on the door of the red zone.
You know, Brandon, when we met with the coaching staff, they kind of predicted that they would come out firing like this. I think you and I are a little skeptical it would be this easy, but they certainly knew what they were doing in scouting, in preparation, and understanding what their team was capable of. A lot of precision being shown on this opening drive. They've been methodical, they've been crisp, and as a reward, they're going to be set up with an early first and goal.
Again, it's Young. Over the middle, it's complete. Down at the 2. Broke through first contact, but ultimately stopped shy of the goal line. A gain of 7 that time. Second goal.
Here we go. Set. Blue.
And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out.
Ineligible receiver downfield. Offense.
A costly penalty there. A lineman got downfield, and for the moment, that cost him 6 points. The penalty yards marched off as they'll try again on second and goal.
Down. 50,
In motion goes the tight end.
Hut.
It's Young off play action. And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. The linebacker, Robert Spillane, making a big play.
Second goal, last thing you need to do is get pushed backwards to take a sack. But he couldn't find anywhere to go with the football. Had to eat it and ended up on the ground.
Big play coming here. It's third and goal.
Ready. 50.
Young now. And it'll be intercepted. Carlton Davis picks it. And the Pats are going to take over once again, and they'll have it at their own 8-yard line. Well, that is a quick lesson on how difficult this defense is to throw against. An interception on their initial drive of the ballgame.
Now we know why their offensive staff spent the entire week awake trying to prepare for this one, because you can't totally shy away from throwing the football, but at the same time, you're looking at them and going, where are the weaknesses? How are we going to move it?
One of the top defenses in the NFL for a reason. We just saw one example right there. So here are the Patriots now backed up a bit to start their first drive. And here's a look at their leader, standing 6'4".
He had the numbers of a game last week that if you win, you talk about him being a gritty guy, managing the game, getting it done. But they lost. So obviously 2 interceptions, 1 touchdown pass, that's not going to be good enough. Got to get that changed around.
Play action, May. He's got it complete to Stephon Diggs. And brought down, but not before they're able to get it up to the 25.
And the Patriots, first down. First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
First carry now for Ramondre Stevenson. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11.
At the 25-yard line.
They go play action now. May. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
A give for Stevenson, running right. And space tough to come by there, so he'll get maybe a yard to the 37. The rushing numbers for Stevenson from last week: 9 carries, 61 yards, and a touchdown.
And that's just not enough carries for a running back to get loose and really feel like he's into the game, because they have to have enough volume to establish a rhythm, not just for themselves, but also to get in sync with their offensive line so they can read the blocks properly and they can execute them. I expect them to get a minimum of 15 carries in this game, and the optimum number would be 20+.
That's complete. Demario Douglas with it. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. The Patriot passing game is rolling. They've got another first down.
Patriots, first down. First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Straight ahead, it's Stevenson. And he's got room. And a strong run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 35. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. That O-line, they cleared a big hole there on that run.
The athleticism of offensive lines continues to evolve, and we're seeing it here. Not only are they controlling things right at the line of scrimmage, but they're able to get upfield and get to what we call the second and the third levels. You know, get to linebacker spot, the secondary spot, getting all the way downfield with their blocking, which helps keep the running back clean.
They'll try to continue that trend here this afternoon. Start of the second quarter from Foxborough. It's the homestanding Patriots with the football, as they've got it 2nd and 7. Off the play fake. Here's May. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's 3rd down. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. And they go play action with May. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. They'll try and throw for it with May. And to find the open man, that's complete. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. Wow, 1st and goal, and defensively all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well. Those are the kinds of plays right there that show you why he's the number 3 man in the NFL in terms of receiving yards.
Also tells you there's a full combination of what he's got going in his game. You name it, from route running to catching the football. That's why he's able to produce those types.
And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Ramondre Stevenson, his 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Patriots go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points. Now Andres Borregales for the extra point. And that is off the left upright. It's no good. The kicking unit out for the Patriots as they send this one away. And They'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Panthers coming back out onto the field for their second drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here, and what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
His throw is going to be incomplete.
It's a tried-and-true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he's since being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete. They'll get this complete to the rookie first-round pick. And he is going to have a Panthers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Panthers first down. A gain of 7. First down.
This offense is starting to get into rhythm. A nice quick throw there on target, able to pick up another first down.
And they'll run on first down with Hubbard. And able to use his blockers to get this up over the 40. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short.
Good yardage there on first down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your second down play.
That's complete to Chuba Hubbard. And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. So that'll be no better than an incompletion. And that'll leave them with a 3rd and 2.
Hut. 52 blue. Ready?
Looking to throw, Young. That's taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Panthers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
That's good for a Panthers first down. A gain of 12. First down, Panthers.
Got to say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That's a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 64 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here in this first half. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. They run here with Rico Dowdle. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. There to stop him was Carlton Davis.
What a luxury to have a guy like this who can not only spell your starter, but can come in and keep drives going.
Ready, set, go, yellow.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
Check, pitch.
They'll come up 2nd and 7. Young to throw it. This is caught. Touchdown, Panthers. Tommy Trimble, his first touchdown on the year. And the Panthers are an extra point away now from moving out in front. Bouncing back nicely from that bad opening drive where he threw the interception. Drive number 2 leads him right down the field and into the end zone.
So obviously his confidence was never lost, and that's a good thing to see. Great quality to have, and you absolutely must maintain that as a quarterback. I have to think that they're probably still on the script that they prepared for this game. Just the second drive. They've worked on these plays all week in practice. Put them to good use on that one.
Point after, right down the middle. And they take the lead here at 7-6. Following the touchdown, this is Fitzgerald now to send this one away. takes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Patriots making their way back out, and they have had a number of uniforms through the years, going back to the Patriot days and even before that. And now here they are in their NFL rivalry-inspired combo, dubbed the Nor'easter. If you look closely, you can see the 6 stars around the neckline. That's in homage to both the 6 states of New England, Maine, Vermont, New Hampshire, Connecticut, Rhode Island, and Massachusetts, as well as the Patriots' 6 Super Bowl titles. And he's going to have a Patriots first down as he's got this up to about the 34-yard line.
His first carry of their second drive, pretty solid. And, of course, remember back to their first drive, really strong throughout that one.
Not only is he getting good blocking up front, but how about his vision to find the holes? And he's seeing things before they even open and hurdling through them.
May looking to run. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down.
At the 48-yard line.
On play action, May. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down. And now a pause. It looks like we have a Patriot injured on the play.
We'll get a report when we return to Foxborough.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Let's go. Let's go.
And here comes throw number 1 for the backup QB. Hunter Henry brings it in. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 34-yard line. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down.
Here we go. Set.
On play action, it's Dobbs. Completes it to Douglas. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. They get 17 down to the 17, and it's a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Throwing here is May. And this is caught at the 8. The Patriots will take their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
And I think he just wanted to get the ball to one of his playmakers to see if they can make something happen, but he ends up throwing into a crowded area, and after the catch, he isn't able to do much with it.
Ball on the 8, 2nd and 2. To the air, May. Another target for Stephon Diggs, and he brings it in. And the Patriots are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line.
That's good for a Patriots. First down. 1st and goal.
To throw, it's May. Now, quick throw there, going to be batted away and incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about, and you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent, and that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
And they're going to get to him, a sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line. Barreling in for the sack, Shelby Harris. So a tight one so far, 1-point game at the break as we check in with Scott Hanson at our halftime report. Scott.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. This, the first official Sunday of fall, the final week before byes kick in. A full schedule of 16 games on tap. Let's roll. Our look across the NFL starts now, and we kick it off with a good one. And it's the man who missed last year but is back now, J.J. McCarthy. One of his 3 touchdown passes on the afternoon. The Vikings get back to 500 at 2-2 with the road win. From there, let's move on to another compelling early season matchup. And it's Sam Darnold. He had a heck of a game. This, one of 2 touchdown passes. He also ran for a score. The Seahawks wind up taking this one by a touchdown. One more to show you real quick. It's over in Tampa, the Buccaneers taking on the Eagles. And it's the 2,000-yard rusher from a year ago, Saquon Barkley. Spots an opening, capitalizes on it, 15 yards for the touchdown. This one's gone to halftime, and it's the Eagles lead it by a touchdown at the half. With that, time to look at the rest of the action here in Week 4 as we wrap up the first month of the season. In the game you're watching, not much to separate these two sides through 2 quarters, a 1-point game at the half, as we get you back out to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
The Patriots trailing here, but they will have the football first as the third quarter is underway. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. And the Patriots going to take over here to start quarter number 3. And they do trail, but they have a chance to possess the football first to try and do something about it.
And that certainly makes it something of an important drive for them, because is it going to win the game? No, but you have to do something to bring some life to your sideline.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 32-yard line.
They'll throw with May. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Here's May. Now he's going to step up and run. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. Decent gain on the scramble to 6, but now it's 4th.
Well, he was looking at a dime formation, 6 defensive backs on the field, so he's looking for anyone to throw the football to, but he didn't have anyone open, so he took off and ran for it, but he came up just short, and that brings up 4th down.
He'll try to do it himself, and he's got the first down yardage as he brings this up to the 47. Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on 4th. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there.
10 at the 47-yard line.
There he goes, and for good reason. Running with it has paid dividends earlier in this game and earlier on this drive. And until they prove they can stop him, I don't think he's going to be shy about continuing to run for first downs instead of airing it out.
We're going to throw. May. Man open downfield is Diggs. He's got it. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Stephon Diggs. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Patriots have retaken a 3rd quarter lead.
So the Patriot offense stays out there, and they'll line up and go for 2.
The Patriots
They're going to try and throw for it. And he's going to be taken down. It's a sack, and they fail on the try for 2. So tried to throw it in for 2 points, but the D got home, brought him down.
Yeah, got home, which means there had to be good coverage, just had nowhere to go with the ball. Typically, you try and throw quick hitters, quick slants, maybe even a quick fade. Nothing was open. He ends up getting sacked.
And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. The Panthers offense now, they head back on the field for their first possession of the second half. Working to put a drive together.
Down.
Now here's Young. Well, a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
Got an open man that time and ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. Young off the play fake. They'll get this complete to Sanders, the tight end. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
They'll wind up getting 7 on the play. And it's second down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Let's go. Ready?
Now a toss. Hubbard going left. Busts through the tackle. And this is going to be a Panthers first down as the tackle made at about the 43-yard line.
A gain of 12 yards.
We don't talk about it very often, but sometimes there's a dip in intensity when you start the second half, which can manifest itself in some sloppy tackling. And how about right there? He ran right through that weak tackle attempt.
So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 43. Right back to Hubbard. Down inside the 40.
Well, that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Young to throw it. They'll find McMillan here. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 28.
Here we go.
A gain of 11 on the play.
Yellow.
First down.
Now Young. That one completes illegal. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays.
Panthers first down. First and goal.
They'll send the tight end in motion.
White.
They'll run here with Hubbard. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
Leads to 2nd and goal at the 10-yard line.
Ready, go.
Throwing, Young. The quick slant caught. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch.
And he'll get in. He's over for the touchdown. Bryce Young with his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Panthers have moved out in front here in the final minute of the 3rd quarter. So a very strong first drive in the second half, Charles, as they've turned that halftime deficit into a 3rd quarter lead.
And they were pretty purposeful there, weren't they? Measured in their approach. But boy, they executed awfully well, moving the ball down the field.
And that's caught at the 2. And in the 3rd quarter here, they were trying to push that to a 3-point game, but instead it'll stay at 1.
And I'm a big proponent of not chasing points or going for 2 too early. But in this case, I understand why. If you kick an extra point, you're just up 2, right? So a field goal still puts the other team ahead. So you go for 2 here and protect the field goal lead. They didn't get it done, though.
Following the touchdown, this is Fitzgerald now to send this one away. Oh, good return up past the 30. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. And now we move our focus to Stephon Diggs. And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this, but it's usually not by himself, is it? Right. Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. He's got the hook up with Diggs. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Stephon Diggs with career touchdown number 75. And the Pats have taken the lead here in this third quarter. Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, second year in the NFL. But I don't know if last year as a rookie, if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that. So he continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be. A very mature play for the second-year quarterback.
They're going to try to throw for it. And that is caught for the 2 points. So they elect to pass there on the 2-point try. Sometimes can prove risky there. It worked out.
Yeah, and I love how you bring up that it can prove risky because if you get it intercepted and they return it, that's 2 points for the defense, but not on that play.
The kicking unit out for the Patriots as they send this one away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. Carolina getting set to take the field. They trail 20-13 our scores. They have it 1st and 10. Looking to put a drive together. It's Young off play action. There's a short throw caught by Sanders. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Second down and 8. Straight ahead with Hubbard. And he's going to get about 7 yards on that one up to around the 33. He's taken. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we've played 3 quarters. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Foxborough. It's the Panthers in possession of the football, but facing a deficit here as we get to the 4th and final quarter of play. The Panthers on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. They'll try and run for this with Hubbard. And he's going to go backward. They get him behind the line. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th.
Just a simple run play there on 3rd and 1, but this D was up to the challenge and stopped them, bringing up 4th down.
Here's Sam Martin now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. And he was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. An excellent return that time, 26 yards. And the Patriots will have great starting position as they take over 1st and 10. The home team's offense and their big play wideout getting ready to get back to work. And he's looking to finish strong. He has been the star of the show.
as they have just had absolutely no answers for him defensively. Stevenson now on 1st and 10. 41 yards rushing for him now to this point.
Good push from the offensive line, and they've done well so far to build this lead. Now they've got to get things to the finish line, and that's a solid pickup there to begin the drive.
From the 29, here's 2nd and 4. Again, it's Stevenson. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
And this is exactly what you're looking to do offensively. If you can start stringing some runs together like this, you'll keep churning out 1st downs, and that's going to put you in a great position to carry this one home.
Play action, May. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Well, with a dime look on defense, 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
They go play action now. May. He's got an open man. It's Diggs on the comebacker. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
Well, that should be a reminder defensively, and I think it's a reminder to myself because you just can't sell out to stop the run. There's still enough time that this offense can move the football through the air, even on 1st and 2nd downs, and they obviously picked the right spot to throw the ball there.
So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. They'll look to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Trying to get their tight end involved finally. That's the first time that they've looked his way. He's kind of been a forgotten man in this offensive scheme.
Yeah, it didn't look his way at all in the 1st half, and I'll bet you the offense coordinator made a note of that and said, let's get him involved because he could be a big-time playmaker for us.
He lost 4 there, and it's 3rd down.
I thought they were onto something with their play call and kind of went in reverse a little bit. Threw it on 1st down, then ran it on 2nd down. Not successful either way. What play call do they come up with here on this important 3rd down try?
A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. They'll set up a throw toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
And he pulled it. Oh, my goodness. It's no good. He missed it. And this will remain a 1-touchdown game. And that one hurts a bit. That was a golden opportunity to possibly put this one on ice, but he comes up empty.
And how big of a miss might that turn out to be? Stay tuned. There's still time left on the clock. This could be critical.
Still a 1-score game. Had he hit that, it would have been 2 scores. Looking to put a drive together.
Here we go. Here we go. Yellow, 22, 10.
They'll begin this series with a give to Hubbard. And he is going to lose yardage here. That's Keon White, who worked his way in and made the play.
That was a good illustration of setting the edge as a defensive end, being able to make sure that you stay on your feet no matter what type of block, and you're not going to get pushed inside. Stayed home, skated to the outside, and made the play.
And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. 14 yards, good for a Panther 1st down.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the 4th. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
Holding, offense.
He's trying to protect his quarterback's blind side. Got nabbed for the hold.
You have one job over there. Make sure that man does not get hit. So if you have to hold occasionally, do so, because they don't catch all of them. This time they did.
Go! 52 points.
Young now. The Pats are going to get there. Down he goes. The sack by Harold Landry, the former Boston College Eagle. The defense, they brought the house. That O-line, they were overwhelmed.
To put it mildly, because they didn't have enough bodies to block all the guys that came at them. Their best move, how they would have been better served, just turn around and yell, "Look out!" Because here they come.
Okay, ready?
Now this one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a 2nd and very long. Got a man, that's Leggett. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. You're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. This crowd turning up the decibel level. It's 3rd and long. To the sideline and incomplete.
Partner, they've got one chance left to keep this one going, and I think for you and me, let's think along with their offensive coordinator now. Has to think back, cycle through every play of this contest, and remember what's worked and what hasn't. Because right here, he needs the best play of the game in order to keep this one alive.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Patriots take over, and they're going to have terrific field position. That one looks like he'll throw here. Touchdown! Stephon Diggs from 21 yards away. And the Patriots look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. Well, this, of course, set up by the stop a moment ago on 4th down, and now that might be the score that puts this one officially out of reach.
And it's a tough one because your hands are tied when you're losing in the 4th quarter because you know you've got to make something happen. They couldn't pick up the 1st down, and after that, the air just went right out of the balloon, and you knew you were looking at a defeated team.
The extra point now for Borregales. And it's no good. It has not been his day. That's the 2nd extra point he's missed so far. The kicking unit out for the Patriots as they send this one away. And this is not going to wind up anywhere near the landing zone, so this will be blown dead. And they'll move it up to the 40. They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Let's go!
Here's Young. Throwing middle, and it's complete. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Young to throw. An off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
Now the focus is really clear. They need to get that 1st down and either get out of bounds or maybe use one of those timeouts.
Young. That is caught. And he is going to have a Panthers 1st down, and comfortably so as he gets 5 there on 3rd and a yard.
That's good for a Panthers 1st down.
Now Young. Wide open receiver complete. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25.
That's another Panthers 1st down. 1st and 10.
Here's Young. This might be a free play. That one complete to the get. And he's brought down, but he has it down to the 12 on a pickup of 12. First and 10. So offside's the call, and they understandably decline it.
And this is why we're seeing more and more teams hiring that one coach to the staff that's in charge of all these things. This one's minor. It's pretty easy to figure out. But all the game management stuff, trying to help out the head coach in his decision-making process.
Get ready, go. 10 black.
Here's Young from the shotgun. And it's caught. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts as it comes with exactly a minute to go in the football game. Here's second and a yard. It'll be Young again. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
A lot of practice time, a lot of thinking goes into 2-minute drills, even on the defensive side. So now you want to make sure the guys understand. Continue to be aggressive, but make sure you're smart in doing so.
Ready, set, cut. Yellow, 43.
Young to throw it. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
And now defensively in the 2-minute drill, the big key to me, make sure you understand your assignments, and anytime you get a chance to tackle someone in bounds, get them on the ground.
No choice but to go. Here's fourth down now.
Check right.
They'll run for it. It's Hubbard. And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the first down as he's tackled at the 2.
That's another Panthers.
And with just over 40 seconds now remaining, he gets up and spikes it. Here now, second and goal.
Come on, set.
Young. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he takes this one into the end zone, and all of a sudden, here in the final minute, things get a little bit tighter.
I'm not sure win-win is the proper term here, but it certainly felt like it. They got the touchdown they needed, but if I'm on the defensive side of the ball, okay, you got the touchdown, but it sure took you a long time.
Yeah, because offensively, though, you're probably hoping for a 1 to 5 play drive. That one ate up a little more time than they were hoping.
You're exactly right, and if you have that 1 to 5 play drive, you actually build up momentum and even more hope. When they had to slog their way downfield, they got the touchdown, but it's almost like, yeah, you know,
doesn't feel right.
Exactly.
So with just under 40 seconds to go, you figure this is going to need to bounce their way if they have any shot. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics would tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. They'll throw with May. Another touchdown, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
It's second down and 10.
From the shotgun, May with it. Going deep for Diggs. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
That incompletion certainly makes this upcoming third down a little bit more crucial. They need to find the right play to convert here and maybe start to tamp down a little bit of momentum. The other side is starting to gain.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Looking to throw. May. He's got his target. That's complete. Now the Panthers going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the game.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Throwing here is May. Completes it to Douglas. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Here's May. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Off the play fake. Here's May. That's caught by Davis. And now with 6 seconds remaining, they're going to burn their final timeout.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on 1st down. They didn't get all of it back, but now they look at 3rd down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3.
Here we go, throw it. What's that?
They go play action with May. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown. A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that's the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a 2nd and sometimes 3rd progression. That was a nice play.
Gallus now for the extra point. So he missed his first 2, but this time it's good, and that'll extend the lead. So that drives 7 plays in length. And it's capped off by the Austin Hooper touchdown. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. So that last touchdown sealed it their partner, and then the kickoff there at the end, just a formality to knock the final seconds off and send everyone home.
Yeah, it's awfully nice when you're kicking off late, knowing that even if you give up a big return or a touchdown, it doesn't matter, right? You mentioned the word formality. Good job by them putting themselves in that situation where kicking off did not matter.
So for New England, it'll be a 500 start as the win gets them back to 2-2. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Buffalo Bills. Meanwhile, for Carolina, they'll drop down to 1-3. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.
Some players' development traits are hidden. To unlock their potential, get them playing time, and see what they can do.
One month down, and what a month it was. I'm Scott Hanson. Here's your Week 4 edition of the EA Sports Weekly Recap. Lots to get you caught up on. Why don't we start out in Foxborough? The Patriots at home to take on the Carolina Panthers. And it's a man back from an injury and looking good, Stefon Diggs. He's going to look in the catch and then look upfield and watch this. This will wind up as a 68-yard touchdown. The Pats get back to 500, 2 up, 2 down as they get the victory at home. Next up, we go to Big D, specifically Arlington, Texas. Check in on the Cowboys. They're hosting the Green Bay Packers. And he was a top 10 rusher from a year ago, Josh Jacobs. He gets a seal here, and off he goes. Lastly, let's go out to Arrowhead, the Chiefs taking on the Baltimore Ravens. And it's the two-time MVP, Lamar Jackson. Part of a big game for him, 3 total touchdowns, 2 rushing, 1 passing. The Ravens have won 2 straight since the Week 2 loss. They go to 3-1 with the victory. That'll do it for us. Until next week, Scott Hanson in Orlando, good night from all of us at EA Sports.